Welcome. It's Megan over at the Math Workshop. In this video, we're going to take a look at what is virtual math coaching. So, math coaching, who is it for? So, with our virtual math coaching, it could be for teachers new to teaching math in a K-6 classroom. Maybe you've changed grade levels. Maybe you've moved from second grade to fifth grade and you felt really comfortable with the mathematics that your second graders were learning. But maybe you're feeling intimidated with the math that fifth graders are to be exploring. I know that was my story. Maybe you're a homeschool parent and you really want what's best for your students and you want to provide them with just the best math education that you can. Maybe you're an experienced K through 6 teacher and you just really want to add to your repertoire of math tools. Maybe you're a resource teacher or a math coach. Maybe you're even an administrator that wants to lead your building in a math focus for the year. So, math coaching, what is it? It's seeking new ways to make math concepts more accessible and engaging for our students. It's looking to refine our questioning techniques and we want to provide opportunities for our students to really think deeply and to reason and problem solve and use critical thinking skills. It's for those of us that are interested in integrating innovative math tools, probably much different than the experiences that we had as elementary math students. And I say, hands down, I think that's a fantastic thing because I did not see myself as a mathematician when I was in elementary school. My experience was that math was taught very procedurally, lots of algorithms, just step by step follow this. And I honestly had no idea what I was doing and why I was doing it. So when I became a teacher and started learning about different manipulatives and representations and math tools and different strategies and there's more than one way to solve a problem. Oh my goodness, that's when my passion and love for mathematics began. Maybe you're desiring a supportive space to reflect upon your practice and to set new professional goals for yourself. Maybe you're looking for support in deeply understanding the math standards and concepts. I know when I remember that summer like it was yesterday when I knew I had just finished teaching about 6 years in second grade and I was asked to move to fifth grade. And I was so nervous, not only about the age of the students, but about the content that they would be learning. I was so blessed to have a colleague teacher who was so supportive in helping me understand the fifth grade math standards. In fact, we would have something that she would lead called math boot camps. And it was really the opportunity for me and it was between herself and myself, and some other teachers joined us too. But it was an opportunity for the teachers to really understand at a deep level the mathematics that our students were supposed to be understanding at a deep level. Because, of course, we can't teach what we don't understand. And we can't teach well, I believe, what we don't really love, right? So maybe also you're just curious about the benefits of personalized math coaching. Math coaching, what to expect? Well, think of it as a personalized professional development experience. Our coaching sessions will be collaborative, reflective, and tailored to you and your individual needs and goals. We'll work with you to explore new ideas, refine your existing practices, dive deeper into the math content standards for your students' grade level, explore those strategies like that math boot camp I mentioned, those strategies and those math tools and models that are going to support your students' deep understanding of mathematics. And we can address specific areas where you'd like to see improvement or innovation within your math classroom. Doesn't that sound great? So, who am I? I am Megan Brewer, and I have over 30 years experience in education, starting out as a first grade teacher and then loving teaching second grade, moving on to, oh, I did teach a year of combination second and third grade. That was an interesting experience because I started out the year as second grade, but then got third graders a couple months into the school year. Didn't lose any of my second graders. Um, that was quite an experience. And then went to fifth grade, loved fifth grade. Then I became a math coach at a Title I elementary school supporting teachers and their students K through 6. Then I moved to a district level as a mathematics curriculum specialist in the math office. That was a really unique job because I also worked for the ESOL office or ESL or multilingual office or English language learner, however you want to say it. So my main job there, that was really fascinating, was to share with, I think we had, gosh, now I'm trying to remember, over 140 elementary schools in our district, so pretty large district. I was to share research-based strategies that support our English language learners in math class so that math class wasn't watered down, so that they could still access grade level content, but they had the support because they were acquiring a second or a third language of English, they had the support with scaffolds. So it's probably things that you know or you're thinking about, those visuals, gestures, sentence frames, vocabulary, word walls, all those wonderful things that actually are good for all students. Lots of hands-on learning. So I shared that with educators across my district. Then I became an educational consultant. I dusted off my suitcase, actually, probably got several new suitcases, and for 12 years traveled the country. Got to go to Hawaii, got to go to New York City, probably close to maybe 100 times. I went there a lot. I went to many, many states and provided support for teachers doing model lessons, teaching workshops and courses all around mathematics and all areas of mathematics, from content courses like on fractions or number and operations to more pedagogical things like strategies like talk moves or how to get reasoning happening in a classroom, problem solving, differentiation, English language learners support, to talk moves. Oh, I said that one, to number talks. It was just so much. So um, did that for 12 years. Then I decided, okay, let's stay home a little bit. So I started working remotely as a curriculum designer and editor. And just to share, I have two master's degrees in education, and my most recent one is in mathematics education, and that has a K through 8 focus. And most recently, after a year of volunteering in local classrooms around me, in a kindergarten classroom and a second grade classroom, I rediscovered my love of spending time with students and planning what we're going to do. So these were math classes, and learning. So asking questions, listening to the students, and learning about where they were in their mathematical thinking, and then designing the next lessons that we were going to do together. So it was so much fun, so engaging, and just it reminded me of my love of being with students. So that is why I have started the math workshop, which I do provide in-person services near where I live in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. but we also have virtual services that you see on our website, so many things, including math coaching. So, math coaching, how to begin? Well, if you're interested in just seeing what it's about, but you don't want to commit yet, which I can understand, you can start with a free complimentary, no obligation. I am not going to bother you. You can just do this once if you want. It's perfectly fine with me. We're going to have a lot of fun. And that would be a 45-minute introductory math coaching session through Zoom. I'll send you a Zoom link. And it's specifically designed for educators like you, whether you're a homeschool parent, whether you're an experienced math teacher, whether you are an experienced teacher but moving to a new grade, or maybe you're just new to teaching, or the other educators that I mentioned earlier with the math resource teacher or math coach or administrator. So within that 45-minute complimentary free Zoom session, we'll discuss your teaching vision. So it's really for me to really get to know you and to provide an opportunity for you to reflect on your teaching experience, sharing your current successes and identifying areas where you're seeking inspiration and solutions. We'll explore potential growth areas. So we'll briefly touch on various aspects of math instruction, from math tools to different strategies to those facilitation techniques to differentiated learning, conceptual understanding to assessment strategies, classroom management. Well, you get to, for free, experience the coaching process. Get a feel for how a coaching partnership can support your professional development in a confidential and supportive environment. And our focus will always be on your students and their growth as mathematicians. And you can ask me anything. This is your chance to ask questions about math coaching, about math content, about the benefits of math coaching, or how it can be tailored to your unique situation. So, math coaching, how to begin. Again, if you want to begin, you have a free, complimentary, no obligation 45-minute Zoom introductory math coaching session that you can set up with me. And if you're interested, you can email me. There's my email on the screen, meganlawbrewer@yahoo.com. Or you can go to our website, themathworkshop.net. And of course, there's a contact us location on the website. You can learn if you want to see, well, I wonder, even though before I might commit to the free complimentary session, I think I want to learn a little more about the math workshop philosophy. See if it's in alignment with your teaching philosophy. Go to our website again, there it is. And we have a full bank of videos on our YouTube channel, and we are adding to it daily. So that will really give you a feel for what we feel is important in a math classroom. You'll see a lot of work, a lot of mentioning of math tools and different representations, hands-on math games. What is conceptual understanding? Oh, we have lots of new videos on math routines, one of our very favorite parts of math class. And additionally, if there are videos you'd like us to make, we love getting feedback from educators, from parents that are teaching on what they find helpful, because we want to continue to support mathematics educators across the world. And that's one way we can do it, is with our free videos. So I thank you for your time today. I hope we get to meet. Good luck to you in your journey. And if no one has said this to you recently, thank you for what you're doing. It really makes a difference, and you matter. So thank you.